Yo, Hades here. Welcome back to some more Death Stranding 2. In the last episode, well, we did a boss fight, and somehow Higgs is alive. No idea, you know. Insane that, I was gonna say, what's his face? We're just gonna continue. Osama bin Laden, that's what I was gonna say. Is alive, but he's kind of worse, if we're being honest. Anyways, gonna continue. I did some side stuff, some side orders, and some things are a little bit, well off now.
Alright, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHB Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1. On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for...
Okay.
If that's and when you're not using the... Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function. So keep a supply on hand.
I know. Okay. And just equipment-wise, everything I've got. Floating Carrier 2.0, up to level 3 for the battle skeleton. Got a new shotgun. I don't remember if I showed that off. We have a silenced pistol now. Pretty sure I showed that off. We have these EX grenades. Those are new. And a electric rod. It's doing stuff in Mexico. But I think that's all good. Actually, let me... Okay. And that should be everything. Do I have blood grenades? I can do that. Yeah, I got blood grenades. That's fine if it's damaged. Got my blood bags. Had to use some of those because of some missions. Okay. We got this. Unfortunately, there's no more roads for me to build because I've built it all up to at least as much as possible. So, is what it is. Oh, wait. Ignore that. I saw... Am I a liar? I am a liar. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna tell you now, this was not here. It just straight up wasn't.
Okay.
I will... Okay. Was not there, I swear on everything. Okay, it's not too far away. I just gotta hope we don't have to deal with a BT. That's not good. Game, holy god.
Earthquake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
That was actually horrible. The screen shake almost killed me. Just can't believe nobody put a bridge on that lake or river. My fault. This is an interesting mine.
Just a bit further now.
Interesting, restore. There's the monorail. Okay.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff.
2,000. Huh. Okay, that's not good. So I need a metric shit ton of chiral crystals. Okay.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Okay, that's awfully convenient.
Stretch my legs.
Two thousand is so messed up. Thank you, Kojima, for putting this in the game, because I was gonna say I'm cooked, because yeah. Okay. Should be enough, but I still want more. You know, the greed they talk about in the Bible. Oh God. There we go. That's so crazy.
Please submit materials.
That's insane. That's so many crystals.
Very good, Sam. Now
Oh
all
my.
you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport.
I was gonna say, that's... I can't transport that. Yes, because I do want to load my vehicle on there. So I'm not leaving that. Sorry, how I'm gonna guess that's not mine or what I did, but also how many legs? Jesus. I did just leave it out in the open. Okay. Use the monorail. Yeah. Whoa, okay. You could jump off? Why would you do that?
Now entering chiral network coverage.
This is actually crazy. Oh my god, a first person? That's horrifying. I think if you just jump down, you just die. Like, just straight up. 'Cause why would that's way too much fall damage. I will build out this road. The game cannot stop me. Okay, that's horrifying. Yeah, this is just relaxing. Don't even have to put my hands on the controller, just straight chilling. Being chilling. Okay. Should be a hefty amount.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail?
Partially.
Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while. Found some of our missing stuff, did you?
Wow.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, swordsmanship got super buffed again.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Heh.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
Cool.
We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
It's actually night, but
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou.
I'm listening.
Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Damn you.
Order complete.
Where'd my vehicle go? It's not gonna put my vehicle in the garage? Okay.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for
Weird.
Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries.
Okay, so nothing really new.
Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
I should track oil everywhere? What the hell? New nightmares. Or not. Yeah, it's fine.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Moby Dick. Of course, that's the first book he reads.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Yeah.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain.
Kojima.
You want to hear the story?
Sure.
God damn you, Kojima.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Oh god.
Stop!
What?
And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
Whoa.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Hmm. Okay. Ah, more flashbacks or whatever these are. Visions? No.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Hmm.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan.
Oh.
I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Hmm. Interesting. That's not too far. We're fine. Okay. Oh my god. I forgot about this, I'm not gonna lie. Hmm. Oh.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I just need like 100 of... It's like ceramic and stuff. Ceramic and metal? I really hope that's enough. That's not good. God damn it. Oh, it seems this bridge got built, or road got built. Okay, that's fine. That's not good. We'll focus on the road more. I'll focus on the road off camera. Now just focus on this. What's this place called? Oh, whoa. Actual buildings. Huh. Okay.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process.
Let's get rid of all this. God damn it.
Hold on a minute. Thank. It's an honor to what. Just a bit of wear and tear, huh? That shouldn't be a problem at all.
I know, I should end my life. Oh, okay.
We'll be hoping to see more. The next step involves the cube.
That's episode 3 somehow. Really, the mine is still outside of it. Okay. What? That's weird.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with
Just
our
got like 3 achievements.
Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
This river's rising, Sam. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here.
That's why we hurry up and get through it. I'm not gonna stick around and wait.
Seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling.
What?
So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling
What?
on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Cry
What?
not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
She can.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
Also, holy copyright, Batman. Even I can smell the copyright.
Come on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Also, does she just have the ability to reverse the effects of timefall? Ignore the fact that I have a shotgun with a grenade launcher with me. Also, I'm glad we get to actually go inside facilities again, or now, because that was kind of thing I wished for in the first game. It was very much just like, oh, all these cool things, and you get kind of nothing. Oh, what the hell? She has a collection.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Just not gonna answer my question. Fair enough. Raindrops.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Okay. Hey, give me back my vehicle.
Sam, your
Fucking
next
Professor
order
X.
requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo. The subject of an important experiment.
What?
Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density
No,
is
fuck off.
extremely high. Meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety.
I think I have a
This is
trank
tick
sniper
tock
rifle.
situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
Oh, that's just bad.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order, the kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container.
Can I not just
However,
trank it?
you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Order accepted. Thank you.
If I have to hurry up, I'm taking the bike.
What in the world?
What?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Oh my god. I was wondering why it was given a tar cannon. It said suppressing fires. What do you mean suppressing fires? Okay. Game, let's be a little bit for real right now.
Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. Alright, time to make our getaway.
My god. It's frying my vehicle?
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Bro, is there a volcano somewhere?
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need
Oh.
to get away from here as quickly as possible.
I'm literally working on it, doll man. Okay, game. I get it. Where the fuck am I going?
Still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
I'd imagine that would be a lot worse if I didn't bring my bike.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is
Yeah. That's whoa.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Oh, wow. Oh, that could be helpful, actually. What?
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
Must be about 6 months now.
How many
Since
months?
I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Game, I swear to God.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. So I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long.
This episode's gonna have to end. Wow, okay, yeah. Not gonna make it to this episode will get cut off if I don't stop this. Yeah, so I'm in this episode here, and I guess I'll have to make this a double upload and just upload this like once this video ends. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next one. Later.